Valentine's month pa naman, so let's ask the question nobody puts on a ballot. Bilang asawa, red flag o green flag ba ang mga naging presidente ng Pilipinas? Rating ko to ha, pwedeng iba yung sa inyo. I am Mona Magnoveluz. I hunt down ancestors and chase fascinating stories in Philippine history. Let's start with Emilio Aguinaldo. By most accounts, devoted naman si Myong kay Hilaria del Rosario, yung unang asawa niya. Kaya lang, while Myong was fighting in the revolution, Hilaria was left to raise their small children. Even when he went to Hong Kong, I have not seen proof na kasama niya ang pamilya niya. We can argue na he wanted to keep them safe, pero there were other wives and children in Hong Kong. Sila nga yung nagtahi ng flag eh. After the war, Myong remained loyal to Yayang until her death in 1921. He remarried a decade after her death to Maria Agoncillo. Lolo Myong as a spouse, light green flag. Next, Manuel Quezon. As we have read in his letters to Aurora, marami siyang weaknesses, in his words. Na-notice ko rin na after niya maging weak, ay iga-gaslight niya si Aurora tapos ila-love bomb naman niya. Manipulative yung style niya. Si Lolo Casey, red flag. Jose P. Laurel was in a long marriage to Paciencia Hidalgo. He named his 3-story mansion in Mandaluyong after his wife. Paciencia was publicly supportive throughout his political turmoils. Lolo Jose, green flag. Sergio Osmeña was widowed when Estefania Chong Veloso died in 1918. He was only 40 and he had 10 children to raise. In fair, it made sense na he married Esperanza Limhap only 2 years later. No scandals around marital misconduct. Lolo Sergio, green flag. Manuel Rojas married Trinidad De Leon, the daughter of a prominent senator, Seferino De Leon. Married for politics o pag-ibig? Hindi natin sure kasi he had 3 illegitimate kids with Juanita Muriedas McIlvain. One of them, Rosario, is Margie Moran's mom. Lolo Manuling, red flag. Elpidio Quirino married Alicia Siquia when she was 18. Their love letters were filled with humor and spiciness. When his wife and kids died during the war from enemy fire, he dug their graves himself at the Paco Cemetery. His surviving daughter, Vicky, was his first lady when he became president. Bigyan natin ng maraming green flags si Lolo Elpidio. Ramon Magsaysay and Carlos P. Garcia were both known for modesty and family orientation. Green flags pareho. Diosdado Macapagal married twice. He had many scandals during his presidency, but none involving marital misconduct. Lolo Dado gets a green flag. Ferdinand Marcos Sr. was a red flag, with documented cases of extramarital relationships, some bearing illegitimate kids. Beauty queen Carmen Ortega, American actress Dovie Beams, Australian model Evelyn Hegiesi, and Austrian Anita Langhines are some of the other women in his life. Cory Aquino was a dutiful wife during her marriage to Senator Benigno Aquino. Then she ended up deposing the guy who separated their family. A green flag for Tita Cory. Fidel Ramos married Amelita Reyes in 1953 and they had 5 daughters. While he flexed a soldier's discipline during his military career, when he became president, newspapers reported that he had had a romantic affair with Baby Arenas. Tito Eddie gets a red flag. Joseph Estrada publicly acknowledged his wife, his mistresses, plural, and his legitimate and illegitimate children. A parade of red flags for ERA. Gloria Macapagal Arroyo and Mike Arroyo have been married since 1968. They have been together through thick and thin, sick and sin. Green flag for Gloria as a spouse. Benigno Aquino III was a lifelong bachelor, so walang flag si Noy Noy. Rodrigo Duterte was separated from his legal wife, whose children seem to be okay with his partner and illegitimate child. Red flag si Tatay Digong in more ways than one. Bongbong Marcos and Lisa Araneta married in 1993 and there have been no whispers of any extracurricular activities. Mukha namang green flag si BBM as a spouse. History remembers presidents for the wars they fought, the laws they signed, and the speeches they delivered. But behind the curtains of Malacanang live quieter stories of love sustained, love tested, and love made complicated. We are reminded that even the most powerful leaders were deeply human. O diba?
Meow meow.